Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So excited to have everyone back. Look, today I want to chat about conscious parenting because that is what I received from the last time I did a video. Everyone was like, okay, you're mentioning conscious parenting. Tell us more, tell us more. So I went on and I just packaged some information around the topic. So what is conscious parenting? Conscious parenting is really being able to parent from a place of wholeness and not from a place of ego, right? And I have a few passages that I have picked out which I thought are really profound from the conscious parent, and really being able to not parent from your ego really allows you to be mindful and really be aware and savor the present moment, because a lot of us like to dwell in the past, and you find that most of us are carrying things from the past, or we like to really live in the future and be really anxious about, oh my goodness, the future, is my life gonna be okay? Am I being a good mom? Am I raising this child to be a good person? And all of these things. So conscious parenting says put your ego aside and just focus on the now. What is it that you need to be doing right now? Because if you do your best right now, your future is going to be secured, right? But before I continue, let me read this for you from the conscious parent. If you want to enter into a state of pure connection with your child, you can achieve this by setting aside any sense of superiority, by not hiding behind an egoic image. You'll be able to engage your child as a real person like yourself. So really being able to just lose that whole I am the dictator, I am the decision maker, I am superior, and you are a child, you don't know anything, and to just a place where you can be like, you are a human, and I need to respect you, I need to love you, and I need to nurture you so that you can be whole, so that you don't have to feel like you have a hold on other people, and that allows a child to grow up whole, the child to grow up feeling like they are loved, but most importantly knowing that they can tap into themselves to receive self-love, So that is conscious parenting all about. And they're talking about parenting not from a place of ego. What is ego, right? And ego really is this image in our heads that we carry around. It's this thing that we have told ourselves who we are, right? So it's that thing that if someone steps on you and you just say like, how dare you step on me? That's the ego, right? It is this false image of who we are, and it's based on our past traumas. It's based on what you've been told, the fears that we have really taken on as we have grown in life, really, and it's just it's false, right? Because the whole point of the ego is so that it maintains itself. So the ego will dwell in the past because it feels like I cannot let that happen again, or it will be anxious about the future because it feels it's not prepared right now to be able to make sure that the future is set, it's sorted, and it's secured, right? So it maintains itself to say right now, what is it that I need to do to make sure that I'm fine, and nothing happens, that thing doesn't happen again, and in the future, and make sure it doesn't happen again. So I'll tell you, with me, I grew up with a very strict mom, right? It was her way or no other way, and as a parent now, I've seen it. Sometimes I'll stop myself when I am being too controlling, when I want TJ to eat a particular food and he's there like, no, I don't want that. I'm just like, you gotta eat, right? And I'm not saying let's not put in some discipline in our parenting styles, but I'm just saying we need to be able to really ask ourselves, what is being triggered in me right now? And if it is indeed the ego, then the first step is to be aware that, okay, right now my ego is at work. This is not me, it's my ego. It's very important because once you're aware, you are able to make a better decision the next time, right? And also, so essentially it's an artificial sense of self. I'm just saying that here, right? So when you're not parenting from your ego, you are parenting from a place of wholeness. We are parenting from a place of mindfulness. Mindfulness is being able to be in the now and not dwell in the past and not be anxious about the future. How do we start living in the present and not dwelling in the past? And here's the thing, right? I give an example. My son didn't take stage fright really well when he had his first concert. He really didn't like it. He didn't enjoy it, and he was just grumpy the entire time. And I felt so responsible and guilty for that. I was crying for days, And he had forgotten about the concert. So he wasn't understanding why I was giving him all this ice cream, trying to make up for this thing. He was just like, okay, thanks for the ice cream. But I was just like, my goodness, I'm a bad mom. And every single day I would keep playing it in my head and playing it in my head. And it was affecting how I was parenting. I was giving my child unhealthy food every single day because I felt guilty. And as you can see, right, that is the ego, because the ego says you have to be the perfect mom. So if you do something wrong, try and fix it, try and cover up for it. And that's the ego. And as a result, I really wasn't parenting. I was just trying to make myself feel better. So conscious parenting helps us to be in the now. The concert happened 3 days ago. I should have been over it and focusing on that particular day. What did my child need from me in that particular day? So that was very, very important. But like I said, conscious parenting helps you to really not worry about the future. And I will give an example. So if you ask moms, what would you want your son to be, right? That question excites some moms. Oh my gosh, yes, he's going to be an engineer. He's going to be an IT specialist. And I've suffered from that too. My friend has asked me, so what do you think he's going to be? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, well, I don't care what he wants, but he just needs to be an IT guru. I've said that. And not just said that, I felt and I believed that should happen. I bought TJ toys that would stimulate him so that he could, start unpacking his, or start enhancing his engineering or IT skills, and that's not fair because kids just want a shaker and you're not buying a shaker because you're scared this child will be a musician. Actually, just get over it and just let your child be, because if you focus on the being and the child now, you don't have to worry about the future. The child will know it's okay. In life you have to work hard. In life you can't just depend on your hobby to feed you. If you want your hobby to feed you, you better make sure you're good at your hobby. You know what I'm saying? You need to trust that if you do your best now, the future is going to be fine. And that's what conscious parenting is about. How you can do your best right now. And a lot of that, encompasses the fact that you just have to let your child be. Let your child have fun. Now, we're trying to be conscious parents, right? We are trying not to dwell in the past. We are trying to not be worried about the future. So what do we do in the present? I have some things written down. Firstly, you need to plan, right? Most people don't plan their days, they don't plan their weeks. Plan, because when you are planning, you're able to know exactly what you need to do right now. You know what you need to do, and you're not just guessing and always, thinking from the top of your head, the wisest thing that I could be doing right now. You don't have to do that. You exactly know because you have planned, right? But it also talks about meditation. It talks about reflecting. So a lot of people don't, at the end of the day, they don't reflect on the day. They just like, okay, great, that day's over, great, I'm done, I'll see you tomorrow. And for me, it's very important that we then reflect so that you know what are your triggers. If you don't reflect, you'll never get to that point where you look at the small little things that really affect your productivity throughout the day. So reflecting and meditating is very, very important. Another thing I have down here, gratitude. When you are in a constant state of gratitude, it's very difficult to get you in a bad mood or to just change a bad moment, take a bad moment and make it a bad day. You can have difficult moments, but if you are in a constant state of gratitude, you are able to move past disappointments, move past small irritations, and just continue to have a good day. So being mindful and helps you to say, right now I might be irritated, I need to get over this, I need to accept this, I need to change this so that I can be in a better mood, right? Another thing that being present or being mindful helps us with is communication, right? When you are present, when you know this moment and you are savoring and you are in this moment, it's very easy for you to be able to articulate how you are feeling at at this moment. It's going to be very easy for you to be able to communicate the things that you don't want in this moment, things that you just want to change. It's easier for you to communicate, but also not just communicate, but communicate with compassion, communicate with humility. A lot of us get ticked off, like people tick us off, and it's natural. But when you are mindful, you are able to still not lose the respect. You are still able to remain humble and say, you know what you did there really, really did make me feel good. And believe you me, this is really crucial. I still struggle with this from this day. When you irritate me, you've irritated me. But I am learning to say, you know what, let me be present, because now the reason why I'm so irritated and I can't get past this is because I keep playing it back. I keep dwelling on it. I keep dwelling on the past. And so mindfulness helps you to say, it happened, it's in the past. Right now, what is it that I need to do? You are mindful. When you are present, you are able to say, for the next 10 minutes, this is what I'm going to do. And you're going to do it, and you're going to show up in this moment, and you're going to give your best in this moment. You're going to bring your A game in this moment, because I have this shot to do this and do this at my fullest capacity, so that you can be, you can be like, once you've done a thing, once you've ticked off a to-do list, that thing is done, it's sorted, right? You want to be able to be proud of the things that you produce. So really, guys, conscious parenting really is like that. To just say, put your ego in the back seat and not always respond ka me. Never. Don't do that. Don't have this sense of self, this artificial self. Let it go and just let life teach you. Let life show you things, and let life really reveal and unravel right now. Don't be stressed out about life in 10 years time. Oh my goodness, in next year I need to next year think about now, today. You can't be thinking about next year today. You need to be doing your best today, so that next year you can have your car, you can have the things that you want to have. So think about now and see how you can show up right now. What can I do to make this situation better? What is my responsibility? What is my role into making this a moment where everyone can learn, a moment where everyone can feel loved, for this to be a moment where everyone feels seen and recognized and honored. That is what mindfulness is. And you don't wait for someone else to do that for you. You are doing that for yourself, and you're doing that for everyone. That's my biggest wish for you moms, to be present, for you to be present, because that transforms us and ultimately gives our children a good shot at being whole individuals. So I hope you guys can incorporate this in your life. And if you love this video, please share it if you think this could help someone. And you sharing this just allows me to share the message, and it gives the message more legs. And also, I would love to grow a community of conscious moms, of working moms. So please do subscribe, and we can be a nice, happy working moms tribe. Thank you so much, guys, and I love you all. Have a blessed week.